Hello, this is Dave from Net4Truth USA, Inglorious Patriots. It is November 12th, 2019, and it is now 10:45 hours Eastern Standard Time. It is windy and raining here, and we have a big fight on our hands with the social media platforms. First of all, I don't know where these people get the audacity to call themselves private businesses, because they were funded initially by the federal government. Facebook was formerly LifeLog, and Google is funded by the federal government, has multi-billion-dollar contracts with the federal government. They cannot call themselves a private company. They are traded on the stock market, and they have a lot of stockholders who, in my opinion, should dump and short their stock, because they are traitors to this country. The CEO of both companies, parent company and their two combined, are traitors to this country, and they should be summarily arrested and sent to Gitmo. First of all, the backbone of their whole operation is the internet, which was funded by us, the taxpayers. We own this fucking thing, and they're using it, and using it to further a socialist techno-Nazi agenda that was tried in 1933. And the kibosh was put on that by General Smedley Butler, and you can read about it in a book called The Plot to Seize the White House by Jules Archer. These people are not going to go away. They're not going to give up. And Donald Trump will win 2020 in the biggest landslide in American history. Get over it, libtards. Get over it. And I'll tell you what, the people who are supporting the Democratic Party today ought to go to Creedmoor and sign into the psychiatric institutions and have their heads examined. There is something wrong in the brain pan here. There is something wrong. These people are a cabal of pedivores. You know what a pedivore is? That's like a carnivore that seeks children to eat. They eat babies. You might think that I'm nuts. Yeah? Well, we will see. Future proves past. And I'll tell you what, it came that close yesterday, that close, from sources that cannot be named. It came that close for the video that was found on the Peter Tweeter's laptop to be dumped all over the internet. It came that close. And you can tell it how they're acting and how they're violating the Constitution and having secret meetings and just openly saying, we're going to impeach the president because we can't win it. We can't debate him. His record is impeccable. We can't win without an impeachment. So we'll do the impeachment any way we see fit. I don't know what it's going to take, folks. I don't know what it's going to take. There was a bunch of people arrested yesterday in a case involving the allegedly demised person who hung himself in the special housing unit under suicide watch with a paper gown from a cement bunk. Right. And if sparrows had banjos in their asses, there would be music in the air. This guy, I guarantee you, 99.99% certainty, is down in Gitmo right now, and his tweeting was the result yesterday of over 300 people being arrested. Nothing's happening. It's not being reported by the mainstream media. And the best thing that you can do to win this battle is get rid of your cable box. Get rid of it. You don't need it. All you need is high-speed internet. You're good. Get a Roku box, a Dragon box, a Tiger Stream box, any one of those streaming boxes, and you can get everything you're watching right now for free. Yes, there is a tiny little bit of a learning curve because you're going to be presented with zillions of choices of what to watch, and you watch it free. All the movies that were ever made, all the TV programs that have ever aired since, I think, 1920 is available on these streaming boxes with the right applications. They're like cell phones that you hook up to your TV. And they have apps that are specific to sports, to politics, to this, to that you can pick out. And once you've got that thing set up and once you get it going, man, it's a pleasure. And you don't have a cable bill ever again. Why would you pay cable bills to watch CNN, the Communist News Network? The best weapon we have is the choice to spend our money wherever the hell we want. And CNN is losing viewership like crazy. They just lost the airport contract where they got TV monitors in the airports and all they turn on is CNN. And the volume of the TV set, that the monitor that's playing CNN adjusts itself automatically to the sound level and the noise level in the airport at the moment, so that people don't have a choice to listen. And what pisses me off is I go into a store, any store, a dollar store, a supermarket, a Dunkin' Donuts. Not so much Dunkin' Donuts, but if you go into Starbucks, you'll hear some of the worst crap ever played on musical instruments ever. What makes these companies think that a customer who has an iPod or a phone that can play MP3 files wants to listen to this shit that they play? I go into Lowe's and they play this music. I mean, what is the point? It just wants to make people get the hell out of the store. There must be something to it. I'll tell you what it is. There's some subliminal shit being played underneath that. There's some subliminal shit. And now, their tube is saying, well, if your channel doesn't make money for us, we're going to delete your channel. That's in the new terms of service. I don't know how you can initially, 3 years ago, have a contract, and every 4 months or so, they change the contract. I didn't sign up for this shit. So you're in breach of contract. And everybody that creates on this venue ought to sue their tube for breach of contract. You can't make I have a mortgage. I have so much money to pay. And all of a sudden, the mortgage company says, well, you know, the 2.7% you were paying before, we're going to change that and we're going to make it 9%. And I have no say over that? They just do that just because they can. Just because nobody's got the billions of dollars that they have for lawyers. But I tell you what, if we all get together and just stop watching this shit and stop buying products from shit that's advertised on this venue, they'll... I mean, you know, hey, listen, if you believe that their tube is funded by click ads, you need to take a business course. There is no fucking way in God's creation that you're going to pay for the thousands of employees, the servers that can handle 400 hours of video uploaded a minute, and the D-Wave computer that they just bought. Now, just yesterday, I uploaded a video titled Coup-Coup-Cha-Choo, and a lot of people had problems viewing it, and I couldn't figure out why. And I uploaded the damn thing 9 times. And as soon as I went to look at it, it played for a minute, and then it stopped playing. I had 10 seconds of the Beatles' Walrus song after the introduction, mixed in with actual walrus grunts that was totally unrecognizable as a Beatles song or anything from a Beatles song. And it got banned, it got blocked for copyright claim. Didn't get a strike, but it got blocked for copyright claim. That means out of the 400 hours of video uploaded every minute, they within seconds, let's say, for giving them the benefit of the doubt, within 15 minutes, went through that video, found the Beatles' Walrus song, filtered out the walrus grunts, and said copyright claim. Do you believe this? Just think of the power that the computational power that it takes to do that. If you had 100 megabytes of video on your personal computer and you went through all of those videos, what software would you use? What software would you use to detect 10 seconds of a Beatles song that was it was all cut up too. It wasn't continuous. It's just all pieces of it. And the walrus grunts. And you can see it. I'll leave the link in the description for where you can see it on BitChute with the walrus grunts and the Beatles song in it. These people have too much computer power, and with the D-Wave computer, they can break your passwords on your bank accounts. They can break anything. That D-Wave computer does 200 years of computations in 200 seconds. These fucking things ought to be outlawed. Nobody should have this thing anywhere near them. You want to make money, YouTube? Put all your conservative channels back up, because that's where they lost their money. They're not making money on ad revenue. Is just a front, because they're being funded by Soros and Rothschild, because in 2016, when the oven mitt fashionista lost a rigged election, they realized we are a force to be reckoned with. We're not going away.
How tall are you, Private? Sir, 5'9", sir!
That was my good friend Tracy. Good to hear from you, my friend. And big heads up to you, man. Everything you say is absolutely true. Getting back to what I was talking about. Big tech has overstepped its boundaries. The D-Wave computers, the quantum computers, are a threat to humanity, because I don't care whose hands they're in. A computer that is capable of breaking passwords to bank accounts can also break passwords into DOD, into military. They have all the evidence they need. They have everything at their disposal. These things ought to be outlawed, and they should be destroyed. Every single one of them. And the technology erased from the planet. This is their big plan to monitor everybody on the planet. George Orwell's 1984 on steroids. They actually want to know what your shit turds weigh. Not joking, folks. I'm not joking. I wish I was. These people need to be taken down. They need to be arrested and sent to Gitmo. And their technology summarily destroyed. This technology has no place on this planet, because once it gets into the wrong hands, and I believe it is already in the wrong hands, we're done. We're done. And you can say anything you want to, believe anything you want to, but I'm telling you right now, I worked for IBM for 25 years. I was a cryptographic systems specialist with a top secret crypto SSIR clearance in the United States Air Force. I know from whence I speak. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm not doing it for shits and giggles. I use my real name, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. Don't shoot the messenger. You have the message. Do with it as you see fit. This is Dave from Net4 Truth USA and Glorious Patriots. Thank you for watching.
We are anonymous. We are the people. We are everywhere. We are awake. We are informed. We are armed. We are pissed off. We are patriots. We are sinners. We are in awe of God. We are washed in his blood. We are his army. We do his work. We fight his battles. We are followed by angels. We will avenge the innocent. We are legion. We cannot be stopped. We will not be silenced. We are invincible. We don't forgive. We don't forget. And we're coming for you. Believe that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your calls of encouragement. And most of all, thank you for your support. Please subscribe to our backup channels. Net4 Truth USA 2 Patriot channel. BitChute.com/net4 Truth USA. And drop.space/ Net4 Truth USA. We fly so close to the target, we are on our 5th fighter jet. We will be relentless and persistent until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4 Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.